Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am David. I welcome you officially to my YouTube channel, Learn IT Online Plus, your mobile IT class. Today's video happens to be a continuation of our previous video entitled How to Go Live on your favorite social media like a pro with OBS. And to those that have just joined us, I humbly entreat you to endeavor to watch the previous videos, as this will help you get a progressive understanding on the lessons on OBS. Subscribe to this YouTube channel for notification. Today's video has the objective of equipping you with in-depth knowledge on how to insert images, text, videos, camera, text background in your OBS software. Learners, let us roll. Open your installed OBS application software. For the purpose of today's lesson, we will be creating a new scene within the scene column. Basically, there are two ways of creating a new scene. 1. Place your cursor within the scene column. Right-click, click on Add, and enter your preferred scene name. Or, right under the scene column, click on the plus symbol indicating Add, and enter your preferred scene name. For the purpose of today's lesson, the scene name will be Kiss. Click on OK. You would have your scene name indicated within the scene column. In our previous lesson, we learned that a created scene houses the contents of a source. In this instance, we are yet to insert the contents under our source. There are basically two ways to insert contents underneath the sources column. 1. Place your cursor within the sources column. Right-click, place your cursor on Add, and select your preferred content, which ranges from sound to video to shapes to camera and on and on. Secondly, you can place your cursor on the plus icon, which symbolizes Add. Click and select your preferred content. Contents in this case are the images, the videos, the audios, the lower text, the scroll text that users of OBS add to make their streaming meaningful. To begin with, let us add our camera. Use either of the ways to insert your content. For the purpose of today's lesson, I will be clicking on the plus icon indicating Add. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to make our OBS software ready for a live recording or a live streaming. But before we can do that, let us insert our contents within the sources area. To begin with, let us insert the camera. Before we go on, be sure your PC has an inbuilt camera or an externally installed camera. Now, let us add our camera. To do that, click on the Add icon. The content name representing camera is Video Capture Device. Click on Video Capture Device. Once you click on Video Capture Device, a window opens up, giving you the access to give a preferred name to your inserted camera. In this instance, the name for my camera would be Camera 1. Once you insert your preferred camera name, click on OK. Immediately, your camera will be previewed. Ignore all the settings within this box and click on OK. Here you have your camera. Upon inserting your camera, you would notice that the camera in most instances isn't fit to the screen available for the preview. To resize your camera to fit the preview screen, there are two ways to do that. You can do that manually or by using the command on the menu bar. By using the command on the menu bar, make sure your camera is selected under the sources. Click on Edit on the menu bar. Place your cursor on Transform. From the pop-up options, select Edit Transform. Once you input Edit Transform, you can input the preferred sizes of width and height within these areas. Alternatively, you can resize your camera manually by placing your cursor on the resize nodes. At the corners of the nodes, click, hold down and drag to resize to fit. Also, you can adjust your camera to a preferred position. Next, let us insert an image. For the purpose of this lesson, I will be inserting an image at the upper right hand side of this preview, and to do that, click on the add icon. The content name that represents images is the word image. Click on image. Once you click on image, a small window opens, giving you the access to input a preferred name. For the purpose of this lesson, the name would be logo. Input your preferred name and click on OK. Again, there would be another windows. Here, click on the icon Browse and access your logo on your local PC. Click on Open and click on OK. When you look within the column of the scenes, you will notice that I have the word logo in there, indicating that the logo indeed has been inserted. But looking at the preview, you would notice that the image is exceedingly bigger than the preview area. To make it fit and then to go ahead and resize it manually, make sure your logo is clicked on. On the menu bar, click on Edit. Place your cursor on Transform and click on Fit to Screen. Immediately, your logo or image will fit to screen. Now resize it and position it at the preferred area. Bravo. Next, let us insert a scroll text at the footer of this preview. But before we do that, let us insert a background on which the text will scroll. To insert a background on which the text will scroll, click on the add icon. The content name for the background color is color source. Click on color source. Insert your preferred name. Click on OK. Once you click on OK, the background color by default is white as indicated on the preview. To alter the color, click on the button Select Color and insert your preferred color. In this instance, I would select the color red and click on OK. You realize that within the preview area, the background color for the color source has changed. Now we need to resize it to fit perfectly at the footer of the preview. To do that, let us alter the figures within the width and the height. You can play around with the figures until you get a perfect size. In this instance, I have inserted 790 by width and then 30 by height. Click on OK. Congratulations. Now, click on the color source and drag it to the footer. Next, let us insert our scroll text. To do that, click on the Add button. The content name that represents text is text into brackets DGL+. Click on that. Again, it gives you access to input a preferred name. I would call this scroll. Click on OK. Now, insert your text within the text box. Upon inserting your text, you would realize that at the upper side of your preview, the text has been inserted. Having done that, you can alter the font type. Scroll down to change the font color. Once you are OK with your font type and color, click on OK. We now need to adjust the font to the footer. Hold down and drag your text to the footer area. To reduce the font size, let's do that manually by clicking on the font. Place your cursor at the right hand corner or left hand corner or lower right or lower left. Hold down and drag to resize. Now drag your scroll text to a preferred position. Once you are done doing that, let us now add the scroll effect. The scroll effect is what enables your text to move either from the left to the right or from the right to the left. To do that, place your cursor on the scroll or text content under the sources. Right click and click on filter. Once you click on filter, a window will be open to you. Place your cursor underneath the effect filters. Right click, place your cursor on add and click on scroll. Click on OK. Once you do that, there will be an option of either to enable the text to scroll horizontally or vertically. In this instance, we will want it to scroll horizontally. Adjust the horizontal bar to a preferred direction and speed. Now click on close. You would realize that our scroll text is now moving. If the speed is too much, right click, again get back to filter and adjust to either reduce or increase the speed of the scroll. Next, let us insert our video. To do that, click on the Add button. The content name that represents the insertion for a video is media source. Click on media source, specify your file name, click on OK, click on browse, locate your file, click on open, click on OK. Resize your video to fit, preferably within your preview area, by clicking on the upper left or right corner notes and resize. Upon resizing, you will notice that we have the video on top of the other contents within the sources area. We can change the order by clicking, hold down and drag to a preferred location. Now, let us look at how to either hide or show a content under the sources. When you look at each of the contents we have inserted, at the right hand side, you will notice that we have an eye icon. Whenever the eye is active, that content will be visible within the preview area, and when it is inactive, that content will not be visible within the preview area. In this instance, let us deactivate the view for the logo. Let us activate it now. Learners, we have come to the end of today's lesson. In our next lesson, we will be looking at how to go live on your favorite social media and also how to record onto your PC. Keep your requests, your comments, and your suggestions coming in. Don't also forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel Learn IT Online Plus, your favorite IT class, and click on the notification bell for more.